like if you guys research beforehand or try to double check to make sure that the accidents aren't just basically considered normal to that person. It's not being rude. I'm just double checking on like if you guys actually did double check on it. Well, no, I'm trying to double check so I won't be being used for conversations that make absolutely no sense and people start stealing, thinking that I'm that illegal. Like I'm just double checking.
Okay, so you're double checking on the question that you asked me, and I told you I have no knowledge of. So
Why would you not have any knowledge if you
I've
work
never
here?
looked into it. Shows no interest. I'm not interested in it, so
I could call the
never looked
police
into it.
and then tell them that's
Okay.
what you guys been saying to people. It's just it never even fixed it. Like it's a basic thing trying to double check to make sure you guys aren't building up a story about what you guys said previously. So 2005 wasn't when it was first open. You guys assumed that if I walked away it would be a bad situation that I actually agreed upon the 2005
I don't know.
when it's not a
I
2005.
don't know what you spoke to her about. So
Well,
I'm
like-
just standing here so she can go and take care of business. And
Well, I
I'm
talked
just writing it
to
down.
several people, double checking to make sure that people aren't just making up stories about this library to other people inside the library.
Okay, well,
So it would be safe for those
we
people.
We haven't heard anything about anybody making up any stories about this library.
Well, like I double checked to see if they actually checked to see if they were told the wrong things continuously or if they were just making up stuff about a specific person.
I haven't heard anybody saying anything about.
Well,
the
they said that
or
this
anything
library was
about
only
people.
open in 2005.
Well, actually, if you look on the door, the elevator door, that thing says anniversary date, and that shows when this was built. So.
You guys know anything? You guys knew about the actual renovations though, right?
Well, it wasn't renovated. It was built from the ground up. So. Well, it's on, if you go on,
No, I would have to call the police immediately.
if
That's
you
what the
go
police
on-
said
if
because
you
you
go
guys
on
would
the
be making those
computer-
stories too
if you
much.
go on the
I went on the
computer,
computer. It was
okay,
open
well,
to.
whatever the
It was open in
library says it
1970. What?
Whatever the library.
It was open in 1970 something. There was an alternate library where the park was at.
Again,
That was a bad situation. I used to work for the Girl Scouts. You guys tried to use some weird stuff with that library, even though this library was open. But I'm just saying, I'm giving you guys information about the actual library. Because you guys, did you guys do research on that?
Well, we really don't need to do research.
You guys
on
were
when the
supposed to
library
do
was
research
built.
so
We
that
just
you guys
have to
wouldn't-
come here and work every day.
Well, like I'm saying, is like it's so that people won't say that the library was brand new or that people were misusing spirits or that people were misusing people's identifications, right?
Okay,
Or their whereabouts
I've
previously,
never heard anything about
or their
that
whereabouts
ever.
previously, or any of the other stuff. It's just
Anything
it's
about any of your stuff you're talking about,
you
I've
did,
never heard
you've
anything.
never heard any of the situations where I said,
No, I've never heard anybody talking about it saying something other than what it is.
what do you mean?
Well, you just said there's all this information.
UCLA is right next door, so is
UCLA's been here
Kaplan.
longer than this
Oh, I know Kaplan too, but there was the situation where people said that the library only opened in 2005 when it was open way before then. Same thing with the Redondo
Probably a
Beach.
good place to check is the LA Historical Society.
Well, no, the
Probably
same thing
got
with
all the
Redondo
information.
Beach. I'm just trying to make sure because there's people that have been being lied to on numerous occasions.
Excuse me, sir.
Go
You're
ahead.
not doing.
No, I'm just, like I'm saying, I'm trying to make sure the gossip, I'm not even causing a disturbance.
Yes, you
Well,
are.
see, actually, we have to be working right
Oh, I
now.
understand that, but like I'm saying,
We're standing here.
I'm talking directly to you about history so that I'm not being misused continuously.
Okay, so.
And I'm just double checking to make sure that the story that you guys said that it was open only in 2005 wasn't a personal grudge or an attack on me, because if it is, I have to call the police, period.
Well, you may have to do that.
So it was a personal grudge just out of the blue, or so you guys made a small mistake. Like I'm saying, I'm not even causing a disturbance.
Yes, you are by
How-
standing here and not conducting proper business.
Uh-huh.
Either.
You guys wouldn't be
have another
conducting
business.
proper business if you guys keep stating that I'm supposed to believe that it only opened in 2005.
Sir,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have to ask you to
Excuse me
step
one
away from
second.
the counter.
Here you are.
Nice.
Thank you.
I'm literally talking direct. I've been talking to you guys, and you guys keep just omitting every single conversation I've had with you.
Sir, like
That's
you
why I'm
said
recording.
earlier, you might have to call the police. Why don't you go ahead and do that and just,
But like I'm saying, I'm trying to
leave the
double
library.
check so you guys won't just make up a story trying to
Okay,
call
now
me
you're-
crazy.
you seem
That's
like you're
recorded too.
trespassing, sir.
Why would I be trespassing? I'm not
Yes,
trespassing.
you are causing a disturbance.
How am I
You have
causing
to
a disturbance? I'm trying to ask a specific question about when this library opened, right?
Therefore, they cannot answer it.
Why would you guys not be able to answer when the library was open?
Because we're
Why do you
not-
guys
we're
believe
not
that
the
it's only been
historians
open in
of this
2005?
place. Sir, you're
Well,
causing a
if you guys keep talking bad about me as if I'm a bad person, I have to record that because you guys might have been talking bad about this library. Can I talk to somebody who actually knows what this library has been here for several years, like including just reading books? Somebody that would know more about the library so that the actual stuff that is capable of being used is actually capable of being used instead of people just coming up with random stuff about what the library is about. I went online, I saw all this stuff, so I don't know why you guys said that it only opened in 2005. Like
Okay, so,
resources.
we don't know any of
I'm
the
not
answers
causing
to
a
these
disturbance
questions.
by asking
We
about the
don't know any of
resources.
answers. We don't know any of the
You're
answers
literally
to your
saying that you
questions.
don't understand a single word that I'm saying.
No. I understand what you're saying. You're asking us a question, but we don't know the answer.
Why do you guys not know the
We
answer?
don't know the answer because we don't have that information.
Why don't you have that
We don't have that
information for me
information
specifically?
because that's not our area. I did suggest you go to the Historical Society if you want history.
Not this
Library.
historical society, because I'll be followed around. You guys work here, right?
I have to.
If you guys work here, you guys should at least try to explain that
I
one.
got news for you. I worked at a bunch of places, but I never knew the history.
You guys also tried to say that I didn't work at the Gap, the actual company. I'm I'm trying to fix the vernacular that you guys tried to put on me.
467.
Oh no, I'm not saying you don't need to answer for me. I'm just giving you basic conversation about basic stuff.
I have my ID.
Why do you guys keep saying you guys don't know?
I'm sorry, the first name was,
Soraya.
What do you mean that they don't? Yep, and then last time they tried to say that I was disturbing them when I was actually talking to somebody else.
So we have 4 books, right?
let me see your total that you have.
Yes. And,
4 total.
and the due date is the same or
No, the first 2 are due March 12th, and then these are due March 20th. Once no one has them on hold, they'll automatically renew for another 3 weeks for you.
Perfect.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much
Thank
for
you.
your help.
Can I speak with a person on the phone so you can hear the conversation that I have with them instead of just making up stories? Like, that probably help. Because I would have to call the police about all those conversations and confusion things that you guys used in public while they were recorded. So you guys really just continually keep misusing a person's actual person on a regular basis as if it's a normalcy, even though it's actually illegal. It's part of the actual library laws. Plus the laws inside the city and everything else. Like, you guys know that it opened back in the 70s, right? And you guys keep trying to twist people's words, saying that that's something different when it's not. Oh, it's recorded just so that you guys will have an actual record, just in case you guys start following people around again, and then stating that something else was happening and I was the one that was at fault just because you thought it was funny. Like, you really don't know anything about the actual library to prove that it's a library, instead of you guys just making up stuff about certain situations, even though you're nitpicking at a person that's actually been doing the right things. I'm gonna have to call the police. I'm gonna talk directly to them.